that part of your work really interests me is the filmmaking, because
Oh,
obviously
thank you.
that's the sort of my background as well, as
Sure.
filmmaking, and I've been having
Right.
lots of conversations with people around the faculty about sort of dissemination of research through
Yeah.
media outputs a little bit more. And Richard Berger, who I mentioned earlier, thinks that we need some sort of copy paste structure that we can
Hmm.
provide for research bids, basically, where there's something kind of written into a research bid that allocates some of the
Hmm.
funds for the media output at the end of it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do you think that's an
I
important
think
thing to
that's
do?
definitely important. I mean, academics and academia in general needs to have a very serious conversation about journal articles and academic books. And, it's becoming now ridiculous where you spend a lot of time working on research, which then just like dies a slow death in terms of like 3 people read it or like 10 people read it, not even 10, and it doesn't matter how good it is. It doesn't matter how timely or important it is, either because of paywalls or because of inaccessible language or because of just how much stuff there is. I don't, we're doing amazing work, which often just is not like, it doesn't reach the people it needs to. It's great for your own personal development, but it's very selfish. Why not do something with that work? And I think, so I think multimedia and film is a great way to communicate that work. And and I've found that whenever you enter that creative process of trying to communicate your research, you actually learn a lot of things about the research.
Really, what, by sort of refining it into a
Exactly.
script sort
Well,
of film
yeah,
or
it's just
something
even
like
the production process and how you
that?
choose to edit and communicate and
Mm.
shoot and stuff. It's any process of production is a creative process, which inevitably will force you into a reflection around what you're trying to say. What is your story? What is it? How are you going to structure it, and why pick that structure, and what does that mean? About your story. And so it goes back to all those epistemic questions around knowledge and what is truth, and how do you arrive at that? And I think so. It's not. I don't see it at all as kind of like the sort of this a little afterthought. I think it is actually part of the process.